Hey, you're probably wondering what I'm doing out here relaxing. Well, it's been a good day. One of my clients just solved one of their major issues. So it got me thinking, do you have any issues in your business? I bet if you think about it, you can come up with at least one problem, one obstacle, one opportunity that you've got in your business now. In fact, talking about issues, just about every single issue in your business can really be boiled down to one of four areas. It's either a vision problem, a people problem, a process problem, or a traction problem. And today I want to talk just a minute about people problems, people issues, because that's what I hear about the most. We're talking about people issues. We're talking about making sure every single person in the company is the right person in the right seat. Right person means that they share our core values. They have the same DNA as we do. And right seat means that we as the leadership team have taken the time to define what their function in the company is, what their seat looks like with roles and responsibilities, because every single employee deserves to know what success looks like for their position. So every person needs to be a right person in the right seat. Sometimes when you start this process, you have a lot of people that are the wrong people in the wrong seats. And you'll think, oh, I'll eventually get to the point where everybody's right. Well, that's true, but I'll tell you, I've learned that a fast-growing company, a successful company, you should expect about at least one major person change every quarter. Either that's moving a person up, moving a person down, moving a person laterally. You'll expect to have a people change at least once a quarter, maybe more, again, depending on the size of the company. But do you have any people issues? I did. In my own business, I had lots of people issues. I was really bad at hiring in the early days before EOS. So I'll tell you about maybe my worst. I had a salesperson, and early on she seemed to have some promise, but I was an IT guy, I was a technical person, and we're notorious for making bad hires, especially when it comes to sales. So I wish I could say I solved this problem in a month, or a year, or 3 years. It was 5 years. I kept this wrong person who was also in the wrong seat. I kept her around for 5 years. So you may think, wow, right, that's pretty bad. Well, this was before I was using EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System. I didn't have a process to deal with wrong people in the wrong seats. And if I would have, I don't know that I would have had the discipline to do it anyway. So that's one thing that EOS kind of helped me solve. But you may say, well, was that really a big deal? You had a wrong person. They probably cost you a few bucks. They were probably at least bringing in enough money to cover their salary. No, they weren't. She was costing about $75,000 a year, and she was not even covering her salary. So you may say, okay, well, that's bad, but $75,000 times 5 years, it's not the end of the world. But listen, when I finally replaced that wrong person with the right person, the new salesperson brought in $1.2 million her first year. That meant the cost of that wrong person in the wrong seat for 5 years wasn't $75,000 times 5 years. It was the cost of lost opportunity. The opportunity cost was $1.2 million per year. That means over 5 years, this was a $6 million mistake. So please don't make mistakes like that. If you've got people issues, let's get them solved. If you can think of a people issue in your business now, give me a call. Trust me, EOS can help.